Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat, youtube.com, and thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so right now. Do want to do a Major League Baseball video for you. The All-Star Game and MLB, just want to give you my thoughts on the All-Star Game. Okay, I know it's a couple weeks away, but the All-Star Game, I think, is pretty much a joke. And the way that MLB tries to spin the All-Star Game and the fact that it means something, and it gives you advantage if you're in the World Series. Here's the thing. If it really does mean something, why have the fans have majority of the say in who gets elected to play in the All-Star Game? Case in point, last I checked, I think the Kansas City Royals have 7 players as of right now. It could be even more, who knows, going into the All-Star Game for the American League. 7. Plus, what always happens, depending on the city, it usually happens with the hometown city, a lot of fans do a write-in petition and elect a player that you would normally not see in the All-Star Game onto the All-Star ballot and into the All-Star Game. Certain teams push the voting of they push the voting for their players to make the All-Star Game. They constantly push for fans to vote. Now, who would you vote if you're a Met fan in Citi Field and the Mets say vote for the All-Star Game? Odds are you're going to vote for your players that are on your team. People could vote for David Wright, and David Wright hasn't even been playing majority of the year. Now, is that fair? No. But then again, certain teams do not push for their fans to vote. You know, case in point, Yankee Stadium, you never hear about the All-Star Game voting. Mets, Citi Field, you never hear about it. But certain teams, stadiums do push it, and that's why a majority of the players make the roster. Case in point, again, the Kansas City Royals, 7 players. Now, if it means something, why are you allowing all the fans to do majority of the voting? And let's face it, the people that are voting now online, because you could no longer do the little push things, the little push ballots in the stadium on those cards. They don't do that no more. So majority of it is voting. All of it is voting online. What that does is it alienates the 55-year-old, the 60-year-old, who's more than likely not going to go on their smartphone, not going to go on MLB.com and vote. Now, a lot of 55-year-olds, 60-year-olds have smartphones. My point is that you're secluding a lot of the population, a lot of the older fans, by doing everything online voting. It's ridiculous. If we are supposed to believe that this game means something in the grand scheme of things, for the World Series, for Game 7, MLB needs to rethink how they are allowing the voting to be made for this team of both the American League and the National League All-Stars. Shouldn't be all the fans voting. I think the majority of it should be the players, should be the owners, the GMs, the writers, and then a portion of the fans, with also allowing the punch-in votes. If you're telling us that this All-Star Game is to be taken serious, treated seriously. Until next time.